Hello, 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 what is up everybody? Welcome back to another regrowth episode. Here we are in the world, and as you can see, I've finished placing out all of the stone. Now, I think the only thing that we really need to get going for this guy to actually start working is some power. Now, I haven't officially decided exactly how I want to do power yet, but we are going to set up a little bit of a system here. Pretty straightforward. And it's going to be pretty much a manual system for right now. So we're just going to use our solid fueled boiler fireboxes that we had from before. And we're going to basically make them as efficient as possible. I think I have... Do I have enough for 4 high? I don't remember. No, I do not. Okay, let's go 2 high. Yeah, I only have enough for 2 high, eh? That's not great. Alright, it'll work though. So we're going to do a steam boiler just like that. So we're going to be able to use steam power for the most part to get things going. Now, there's a couple things that steam really does require. One of them being, well, water. Luckily, we are over top of an ocean. Yes, that's right. We are. Let's actually put it down 1. Yeah, we'll put it right there in the dirt. Love it. That's probably not gonna work. Okay, and boom. All right, we'll do our engines like so. Into the side, we will get our water coming out with a wooden pipe like that, and into. Yeah, let's go with golden for right now. Right into the steam boiler. Down in the bottom. Okay, so we definitely need water. That's good. And let's get a lever. That should start powering those. Good. And a lever to start powering those. So we should start to see some water automatically getting pumped into our low pressure solid fueled firebox. Yes? There it is. Oh, so beautiful. Beautiful little water. All right, so we are starting to fill up with water. That's great. That's the first step. The next step is basically putting in coal. Now, coal, for the most part, is pretty automatable, right? I mean, it's not overly difficult at all. I might want to get some more basic universal cable as well. Yeah, that's more steel. Ooh. Steel is not fun to make, by the way. Just saying. I need to get my coke oven up and running yet again. Oh man, it feels so nice to be back on Regrowth. I heard rumors that there's a 0.8 release out for Regrowth here. And I went on to the FTB Launcher, and I'm not sure if this is a bug or if it's just on my end or something like that. But there was no update for me, so I'm not sure what to think of that, but you know, one of those things. I did hear of a few things that have changed quite dramatically, so I don't even know if I want to update, if you know what I mean. So we might not. We will see for sure. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. All right, sounds good. Okay, you go there. Sleep off the night. Oh God, we got seeds in our face. Okay, so this steam boiler is coming along somewhat nicely. We have, like, nothing. Okay, let's make ourselves another chest. Boom. Like so. Excellent. And place it down there. Good. And we'll just place all of these seeds in there. Apparently, I thought I brought over 10 seeds, but I guess not. Holy crikey, an entire chest full of seeds. Alright, I guess that works. We don't really need the redstone at the moment. And other than that, I think we're pretty darn solid. So, I mean, we could go with the quartz kinesis pipes. And I think I might do that. It's quite a bit cheaper than going with the basic universal. So, yeah, I think we'll go with the buildcraft pipes for right now. And let's get ourselves a little bit more coal. Just like so. We'll need to find a way to automatically do that, but we also need to automate a farm of coal. So for those of you that didn't see this or are new to the series, welcome, first of all. Greatly appreciated. But up here we have lapis, right? And then over here we have rutile, we have tin, and, you know, so on and so forth in our beautiful, beautiful building that we're working on. But we haven't planted coal or anything else. And basically all that we do here is we plant down a golem, and he harvests this whole field for us. Okay, pretty straightforward, yes. I hope so. And puts it in this chest, and this chest will eventually be automated to pump the stuff out and into a central storage, okay? So, for the most part, we need to set up a coal farm just strictly for our steam gen. Ow. It's fine. No big deal. It's fine. All right, so we have our steam power. That's good. We need to pipe out the steam into some combustion engines. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to pump out the steam into a steam tank first. All right, so let's make a little steam tank just so we can have a bit of a buffer of steam. All right, good, just like that. And yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do. And we'll go decently high with it. Nope. Yes. And one more. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, good. So this will be our tank for our steam. Very nice tank. Nothing too crazy by Railcraft. And it will hold all of our steam for us. We will place one valve here. That'll be our output to our power. Or no, you know what? We'll go this way with it for right now. And we need a valve equivalent to that guy there, like so. Beautiful. All right. So this fluid pipe is going to go not quite like that. Where's my wrench? Do I not have a wrench? Wrench? There it is. Buildcraft wrench. Good. Okay, and we're going to turn that around. Okay, good. Now, I think I do not have any other redstone engines on me. That's fine. Okay, so the steam will come out of the steam boiler and into this tank that we still have to finish up. And we're going to make this beautifully and nice on the one side. And I actually don't have enough, do I? Let's make it one shorter, I guess. Might as well. Save the resources. Don't need to get too invested. There we go. And we'll take less time, too. Okay, so there's our tank then. Instead, we will have another... Yeah, I guess we can do that. That. And then this like that. Okay, so this will form into one tank. Beautiful. It holds 720,000 buckets of what will be steam. So, very good. Nothing too shabby about that at all. So I think at this point, we're full on water. I think we're going to put in some coal. Let's get this guy at least started to warm up. It's going to take a little bit of time to warm up, but all for the benefit of us. Okay, let's get a little bit more coal until we can't get any more. Essence of coal missing. All right, we're going to have to do some coal farming, but not a big deal. And you know what? We should almost put it in via hopper, right? Like, let's go old school here. Do we have like a hopper barrel even? Hopper. Yeah, we could do a hopper barrel from Jabba. We might do that with just a big old, yeah. Okay. So for right now, I think we're going to go with just a standard hopper. So this guy needs to get up to 100 C before it starts producing steam. And then the steam should go into here. Now I might need a redstone engine to pump it out of the steam boiler. And then equally, the steam is going to come out of here and proceed down into our steam engines, which we have right here. Commercial steam. 4 of them. Good. All right, just like that. And the steam engines will go like this. We will wrench them differently. Maybe? No? Okay. We might need to rearrange that a little bit. Okay. So then we're going to extract it with some power. I'm thinking we'll go down with the power. Just like this. Do I like that? Do I like that? I mean, it's going to have to be what it's going to have to be, right? So these guys will connect to those wood pipes, like so. That's pretty good. We will go underneath to connect our quartz pipes. Oh boy. Sinking like a load of bricks. There we go. And there we go. And then eventually over to the farm and everything else, right? Good. And oh god. I'm never going to be able to get out of here. Am I? No. No, never. Never getting out. We're stuck forever. Ah. Oh. Jeez Louise. Okay. There we go. Okay. Fixed it. Alright. So those will go down and into the setup. Alright. Good. We are at about 56C. I'll be back once that's full, and I'm going to go and get a few other materials that we'll probably need pretty darn shortly. Alrighty, so we have a bit of power running over. I think the only problem is now fertilizer. Now, I've briefly taken a quick look at this, and I probably should have done this before. So, concentrated compound, I don't think we can make, because to make it you need apatite. To make apatite shards you need apatite queens from bees. So that's a bit of a situation. So the only way we can make fertilizer, and we only get two, is with some saltpeter, which you only get from the nether, which is a pain in the butt to farm. We are getting some steam and stuff. I'm not really having these on production per se, so we'll leave that as is. So fertilizer's kind of a big deal at this point in time. And you know what? Based on looking at that, we might not even go this route for a tree farm down the road. All this work for nothing. It's fine. It's fine. But I do have some saltpeter back at the other base. So let's head on over there, and I think we can do a couple things to get that going. I really wish that there was like saltpeter seeds or something like that. Some way to automate it so that you could at least use the multi-farms. Just saying. You know? Just saying. But I guess we'll have to make do with what we can for now. Like I said, we will see if we... Boat, please. Boat. Speedboat. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Nailed it. Alright, so we will have to see if it's even something that we can sustain at all. I think that for the most part, it is unsustainable. But anyways, we are going to get ourselves a quartz grindstone. Alright. And this guy is basically supplied with some sticks. Boom, boom. Like so. For a wooden crank. This is, as far as I know, the only way to take our saltpeter ore, all 4 of them, look at us go, and grinding it down. Alright, so we literally have to stand here and grind it down into the saltpeter itself. Now, one of the big bonuses is, per saltpeter ore from the nether, I believe we get 10 saltpeter. So that's 20 fertilizer per. So that's not too bad. So these 4 should give us about 80 pieces of fertilizer. It should be enough to get us running for a little bit of time, but definitely not enough overall. So a little bit of a hiccup here, but nothing too major. There's ways that we can do things without power, and you know, there's other ways of doing things with Thumbcraft and you name it, and we might have to go that route because I definitely want to get some wood automated. I am so sick of farming it. Not that it's that difficult with a lumber axe and all that kind of stuff, but we should be almost done here. Come on. There we go. Perfect. So 40 saltpeter, just like so. And we need to get ourselves, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. I think that should be enough, if I'm not mistaken. So we need to get ourselves a little bit of cobble, like so, and some sand. No, it's not cobble, is it? It's just dirt and sand. Well, that was a waste of cobble, I tell you. Waste of essences. So here's the sand, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? That gives us 32. Good. That gives us 64. And the sand. Good. Okay, so now the saltpeter with the sand is like so. Boom. And boom. So that's 64 fertilizer. You know what? Let's go with 64 for right now. I have more of these resources over at the other place. I think that should do the job okay. But there is one other one that I wanted to try to do, was a modest hive. Now, you can actually make hives in this pack. Now, normally when you make a modest hive... Normally when you get a modest hive, I mean, it's basically you scoop it from the real world and you can't really get the hive itself. But in this pack, you can make the hive itself, and it's part of the quest. So, I think that we can get a little bit of bees going here, I guess. I don't know. And this will give us more species, okay? So this one will give us meadows, tropical, and forest. Meadows and forest are the big ones that I definitely want. So let's see what we need. We need a princess, 3 drones, essence of air, essence of earth, cactus, and sand. All right, that's not bad at all. Couple pieces of sand, one piece of air, 1 piece of earth. Okay, good. 1 piece of air, 1 piece of earth. We needed some drones over here. I should have 3. And I should probably go get... Oh, never mind. I have a princess right there. That'll work beautifully. Okay, so we have the princess, we have the drones, and a piece of cactus. All right. 1 piece of cactus. Like so. Okay, beautiful. Now, all we do is we put these on our altar, just like anything else. 1, 2, 3 drones, air, and earth. And we give that a smack with our wand. Boom, just like so. Good stuff. Very nice. And then we need to get ourselves a living stone, because remember, that's how everything gets completed on the altar. Not bad. Not bad at all. This will give us a modest hive. But equally, and more importantly, it'll let us complete the quest that'll get us the other hives, which is beautiful. Which then we could, by theory, start some bee breeding. Oh boy. I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do, but it's fine. Oh boy. What do we need? We need a meadows hive now. What? What madness is this? Oh, man, I was anticipating more hives. Meadows hive is dropping a forest hive in a cataclysm. Okay, forest hive. Resonating hive. Resonating hive, unusual, curious, nether, rock, water, marshy, wintry, ender, tropical, modest to tropical. So I have to put this thing through my mana thing like 4 billion times. Are you serious? Is this real life? Like, okay. Tropical, ender, wintry, marshy, water, rock, nether, curious, unusual, resonating, forest, meadows. Nice. Claim the reward. Holy cow, that's awesome. Feel the sting. Apiarist equipment. Okay. Alright, alright. We can maybe do a little bit of that. Okay, but we could get all of those hives, couldn't we? Are there any good hives that we should maybe be looking at getting? I'm not sure how we get the apiarist, for example. A marble hive. Interesting. There's a lot of hives that I really do not know exactly what they do. These are the magical bee ones, though, the curious, unusual, and resonating, and I'm pretty sure it's part of that line. So I'm going to do a little bit of research in that and see what we can maybe come up with. That could be pretty cool. Other than that, I think we're pretty good overall. Let's get that farm up and running with our fertilizer, and then we can go from there. Alrighty, so we are back over at the farm here. Now, I think for the most part, we are good to go, right? I guess the one thing we don't have, I just thought of it. We do not have an access point for the items to go. But I don't know how much, you know what, we should put something down, shouldn't we? Yeah, even if it's just like a chest or something, just for now. We need to at least store some of those goods. So let's get a simple chest, just like so. And, do we even have, like, item ducts? Nope. Ew, it's not looking very good. Okay. I wonder if it will just output to the chest automatically. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. It's been a while since I tried it, so let's give it a go. So basically, we are good to go to at least fire this thing up. This farm is probably way too big, probably ridiculous, and probably not even going to work. So, enjoy laughing at me, and I fully accept your laughing. It's fine. Okay? So, we have the fertilizer. And we're going to put down some dirt, just like so. I also need to get... Oh boy, the hummus is going down, baby. The hummus is going down. I also need to get ourselves our saplings, which I put right there, I think. Was I going to do spruce? I think I was just going to do spruce, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have over here. So just spruce. Okay. Not too bad. We can put in the spruce. It should grow fine, I think. I don't see why not. And that should start working its way through as well. What's taking so long? We need more power. We ran out of power. There we go. Okay, turn on the systems. Systems launching. It is generating RF per tick. It is starting to push out power. We are starting to plant some trees. Yes. Go tree farm grow. Okay. We do need a few more levers though. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright? We're getting there. Alright? It takes time. 3 more levers should do the job for sure. Boom. Just like that. And we can fire up a few more of these. Maybe one more for right now. They do get faster as they go, so I might not need the 2 going at all times anyways. But I don't want to waste any fertilizer because that stuff's expensive. In the meantime, though, let's head on over here. We have a carpenter right here. And what I want to make is the beeolizer, okay? Now, the beeolizer is basically something that we can make that will let us do some bees, okay? Or at least it'll let us identify the bees that we have. So it's starting to work. It does require 2 buckets of water, and it's going to be a very useful tool because we can then feed it bees and find out what environment they want to be in. So for example, those tropical bees that we probably definitely need to get going, we will be able to facilitate that soon enough. All right? Boom. Let's fix that lighting situation. How's this producing? So we're basically breaking even at that point. But are we dropping here? No, we're producing pretty solid. I think we're doing okay. Oh, nice. We got our first tree. Okay. And we have spruce wood in there. No power. Back to power. No water. What? What do you mean no water? There's water. Get your water. Alright, there we go. It's working. It's working. So, apparently, it is not outputting anything into our chest. But I can't recall if that's an input or an output. Let's see. Oh, well, I can't open that. Well, that's smart. Okay, but that is an output. Okay. So, our output is to the south. Input of items, saplings, etc. is in the side. Okay, good to know. Definitely a need to know. Alright, so things are cruising, things are working. We can put in more dirt, we can get more of that stuff going. I really wish there was another way to make fertilizer, because this farm would be absolutely amazing. What are we producing over here? We're producing a decent amount. Let's crank them all on. Let's get these guys really cranking up for the farm. We have a lot of dirt to place, so I'm going to actually go and get more dirt as well. And once it's all placed, we will see how we're making out. Alrighty, so we're pretty much at a wrapping up point, but I wanted to bring over our beealizer for all the different bees that we got from those hives. Now, this does require honey drops, so you definitely need to get some bees at least cranking. But as you can see, it gives you a whole bunch of detailed information. Forest, slow production, short lifespan. It requires flowers, and it has a territory, etc., and fertility. All right. It also talks to you about climate and different aspects of what it can do for you and all the mutations and whatnot as well. And then you can basically do this for every single bee. All right. And every drone that you so choose. Very, very useful. After you get basically most of it going, you're good to go. Now, this guy here, for example, a tropical, we're going to see a jungle flower, which is like a vine, and it has an effect of poison. So if you actually go near this, not so great. Now, it prefers warm and damp, and it can go down one for the damp. So I think that means normal. But I'm not positive on that. I'll have to double check that myself. But basically, because we're identifying all of these bees, they give us a little bit more info into their worlds. Meadows and forest are definitely the easiest to breed and whatnot. And again, you don't need to identify all of them all the time. But for the most part, it's a good idea to do so. I definitely want to leave behind the modest drone. We can take those cones with us and some of these and at least get some production going over yonder. I think what we're going to work on next is the, what is it? It's in the quest book. It is this guy, the apiary. Now, an apiary, if I'm not mistaken, requires a little bit of work, but not too much. We need an impregnated casing. Now, an impregnated casing needs some seed oil. So we need to get some seeds, and we need to get seed oil. Seed oil is done through basically a squeezer. You basically put seeds of any shape, form, etc. Just even regular old Minecraft seeds, and you get some seed oil. But as you can see, things like melon or pumpkin seeds, which is probably what I'm going to use, gives you 10, and we need 250, right? Not too shabby at all. So that basically means that we need 25 pumpkin seeds. Well, luckily enough, pumpkin seeds for us are really easy to get. There's 16, and there is 25. Okay, Not difficult at all. I might even go with the 50 mark just because I can. Look at that. I even just got 5. Holy cow. This is how I'm also getting all my compost. Alright. So anyways, things are going quite nicely. We have lots of good stuff. I also want to upgrade a few of my pipes to an emerald fluid or emerald extraction pipe because the wood ones just aren't quite cutting it, in my opinion. So we'll get a little bit of this with this, and that'll give us the emerald fluid pipe, which gives us 40 megabytes, millibuckets. I don't think there's anything better than that, sadly. There's 10 and 40. That's it from Buildcraft. So you're kind of stuck when it comes to extraction pipes, and emerald is your best bet. So anyways, that's it for me for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys subscribed if this is the first one that you've seen. It always helps my channel and all that kind of jazz. But we have lots more to do. So much. Lots of building too. Expect some more live streams on regrowth and all that stuff as well. A lot of my building and whatnot I'm going to be doing on that. So like this beast of a build, we need to get that going too. If anybody has any other ideas for the sand, we do have chisel installed in this pack. I haven't really had a chance to look. Sand was my original go-to design with this, but if you have something that you think would give the same effect but would enhance it, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Here's our tree farm. I don't know why it's not filling in some of these. It has lots of dirt, so I'm a little confused, and why it's selectively filling in some and not others, and yeah. Maybe it just was a loading thing? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's starting to fill them in now, which is good. Remove these torches and get it filled in. It must have just been like a loading thing or something. I'm not positive. But yeah, so that last one, please fill in. Well, the last one, please fill in. There we go. So as you can see, our steam in our pipes isn't all that great. So what I want to do is I want to switch it to the emerald. Hopefully we get a little bit better flow coming out of there. Oh yeah, look at that. The steam is pumping out of the tank. So let's do the same right here. We need our wrench. Thank you. And all right, that's it for me. Have a nice day. Bye-bye for now.